Today we were discussing about the biogeochemical cycle. Okay, so today we will take some example of this kind of cycles. So our topic today cycle is the water cycle. Okay, how water is transferred from one an energy level or living component to non-living component, non-living component to living component, and students, as in the previous class we discussed about the biogeochemical cycle. So today we will take one such example of this kind of cycle. That's a very well known cycle, water cycle. As from our childhood we have been studying about the water cycle. What is basically water cycle? Just we have a brief introduction. Water in the sea and ocean, okay, is evaporated by the heat of sun. Correct? This heat of sun, this water is evaporated and in the rise in the form of water vapor. This water vapor goes in high altitude, so because of low temperature it condenses. On condensation it become again drops of water and falls on the earth in the form of rain. Sometimes what happens, due to the very low temperature, as a high altitude, these drops of water converts into the hailstone. Okay, and these hailstones falls on the earth in the form of rain. Correct? So this is how water evaporates and convert in the form of rain. Okay, now this rainwater falls on the earth. This rainwater falls on the earth, and along with the rivers, along with the lakes, it is along with the rivers, it goes and flows into the uh, so this water which falls on the earth along with the rain, okay, or in the form of rain, that water along with the rivers and all flows and drains into the sea, ocean and other water bodies. Okay, but not complete water. Some water seeps into the earth. Okay, that is called underground water because it is stored under the earth, under the ground, between the rocks, space between the rocks, it is stored or reserved in the this one rocks and all. So it is called underground water. That water is taken out a lot or pulled out in the form of springs, wells, tube wells, and in the city we use the bore wells. Okay, this is called underground water. So how, what is happening here? Water is from the sea or ocean evaporates, okay, and afterwards it converts into the water vapor. Water vapor condenses and falls on the earth in the form of rain, and this some of the water seeps into the earth, that become underground water, and some most of the water flows into the or drains into the river, sea, like Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, other water bodies, it goes and again it evaporates. So this is a continuous process. And as we are telling, or I am telling, this water evaporates, convert into the water vapor and falls on the earth in the form of rain. It's not as easy how I'm telling. It's a complex process, it takes lots of time. Okay, and we know the water is a very good solvent. That's why it is called universal solvent. Why water is called universal solvent? Because it is capable to dissolve many substances in it. So it is called universal solvent. Okay, so while it flows from the rocks, from the soil, from the forest, through the forest flows, it mixes with the soil. Many kind of soils are there, different states, different kind of soils. They contain different nutrients, minerals. Okay, those minerals dissolve in the water. Okay, those minerals dissolve in the water, and this water along with the minerals, nutrients, and other things, humus, many more substances get dissolved in the water, goes and drains into the sea again. So these minerals, these nutrients are used by the marine animal like fishes, or the animals which live in the sea and ocean inside the water. They're called marine animals. Marine plants and all use these nutrients, these minerals for their life processes. So this is a one cycle, water cycle. Okay, so tomorrow class I will explain you the nitrogen cycle. Correct? You can see the diagram. You can see here, this is the surface water. Surface water means the water which is present on the surface of the earth, like in the form of uh, lakes, in the form of rivers, in the form of sea, ocean. That water is called surface water. It is evaporate. Okay, it is evaporated by the sun's heat and convert in the form of cloud. These are the clouds. Correct? What are these? Clouds. And on the condensation, this falls on the earth in the form of rain. Sometimes it falls in the form of snow and hailstone. Because of cold climate, the water droplets become a particle of snow or powder kind of snow. Okay, that snowfall will be there, no, in the Jammu Kashmir, Shimla, very cold places, Himalayas and all. You will be seeing the snowfall. That is what actually rain only, but because of cold climate, it has freezed up. Okay, now some of the water is used by the plants and all, plants, animal, and some water again goes and drains into the water bodies only, and some water seeped into the earth, that is become groundwater, because plants and all are there, no, plants, trees, grass, which is not letting to flow water easily, so water get time and it seeps into the earth, that is become groundwater. And this water again used up in the form of wells, in the form of streams, okay, in the form of bored wells. Correct? In the city we use the bored wells. Like that, this water is used in different form from the different water bodies. This is how water cycle works. Tomorrow we'll continue one more cycle, one more biogeochemical cycle. Till then, thank you. Take care. Have a